Jay here for Stretford, Paddock. Sevilla 3, Manchester United 0, 5-2 on aggregate. We're out of the Europa League at the quarter-final stage. Joining me is the man himself, Andy Tate, the only Andy Tate that matters on the internet. Andy, how are you feeling after that? Just how you feel after that defeat. Are you angry, disappointed, philosophical? What's your thoughts?
Bit of a mix of everything.
Yeah.
There's a couple of memes in there. They're going to be clipped. Like the Gangster's Paradise parody with Harry Maguire.
Harry Maguire. Go on, I'll let you finish.
I say David De Gea is partially cost us the game. Three at least avoidable goals.
Yeah. All right.
This is like a Brentford game. This is sort of like a Brentford game.
Well, let's start from the top then. Okay, because you say the mixture of feelings, and I get that. The first goal, David Haye's distribution isn't great, but for me, Maguire's got to do better. It's on him, that one, for me.
Well, like you say, if he turns with the ball, straight away, you know what I mean. It's about being quick and being defence minded. That's what he is. Are you
implying that the centre-back for Manchester United, who cost £80 million, should be defence-minded?
Yeah, defensively minded.
That's ludicrous.
I mean, for somebody who's like, I don't need to prove myself. You've dug yourself a very big hole, mate, and you know what? Fucking lie in it. Own it. Get on with it.
Can I ask you about Maguire's future? Whatever club he may end up at. No. Just see him having a future, Manchester United. Do you think this is it?
No.
Would you play him the rest of this season? Because we've got injuries.
We're stuck for choice. We're stuck for choice. You mean my dog could play better with a ball than Harry Maguire?
He can do his job. I know he's suspended for Brighton, but we've got
it's a relief.
Spurs game next week. He's probably going to play in that. I mean, I don't know. It's the options are dwindling, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, how far is Varane from a comeback? I don't know.
That's a great question. Yeah.
I mean, is it a week, 2 weeks? There's not a timeline on it. I know Rashford come back. Sure, Malacia might play as well, so a makeshift back four, you know what I mean? Confidence is low now. Basically, at least the fixture congestion is going to be eased.
That's like, I like that little positive spin there. At least we haven't got a fixture congestion because we're not in all
but
these cups anymore.
It was, I feel for the United fans tonight who's gone out there. I've got mates who've made a week of it, paid a lot of money, and I noticed, like you say, some of them players went over to the United fans. Some of the players trotted off, didn't want to know. So it's just like Brentford. It's a mixed bag. And Ten Hag will be having kittens with David De Gea because he's played his part in all 3 goals.
Well, I'll ask you about that because the first one, 100%. Whatever you think of the pass to Maguire, it's Maguire's fault. He's got to do better. It was shocking. The second one comes off the kid's shoulder, loops up. We was on the watch along. And we was a bit confused as to how it ended up in. Like, what did you make of it?
It's left for it. His shoulder had the power and it just looped the loop.
Do you blame De Gea for that goal?
Yeah, he should be like at least looking over. He's just like that, and he fell down.
He had one today, didn't he, De Gea?
Yeah, he had the right stinker.
Yeah,
and I'm saying the third goal was absolutely comical.
It wasn't
absolutely comical.
By this point,
we were all laughing because if you don't laugh, it will destroy you. You cry, mate.
I don't know what he's trying to do for starters. I don't know if he's trying to clear it, control it. He does neither. And then he sort of falls over and spills out. And then he does that thing because he's out of his area, trying to save it without using his arms, which just that sent me over the edge, to be honest with you. Listen, we all love David De Gea. Me and Joe were talking earlier. We know Harry Maguire, you've just said it, he's not going to stay at this club. He's not good enough. Do you think De Gea is good enough to carry on? There's this sort of debate going on. Has this tipped you one way or the other, or do you think, well, he's done loads of great things for us, so what's the debate? Or do you think
basically
it's time to move on?
He's in the passenger seat, the door's about to be closed, and he's about to leave.
Yeah.
That's it. He's done. He is done. No matter if he has a blinder Sunday and we get to an FA Cup final, do you honestly trust him in an FA Cup semi-final? You want to trust that and to be part of a City treble? I don't even comprehend that.
Cry about
getting to Wembley's one thing, but to be part and getting wiped out.
Tell you what,
it's about effort. It's about determination. And the players tonight, not even a shot. We didn't even have a shot to the last few minutes, Jay.
Talk about that, Andy, because you're a stickler for that. You want to see players trying and effort, and I get all that. What did you make of that tonight? The fact that there was no effort. How does that make you feel? Because the mistakes are one thing, and listen, anyone can fall over and trip on the ball and misjudge a looping header or whatever, or looping shoulder, if that's even a thing, but not trying hard enough.
No, it's reminiscent of last season. If you look, the shithousery of last year at Anfield and Old Trafford, the derbies, they're getting spanked by Brentford at the start of the season, the end of Brighton last season, everybody's bitch everybody's scalp.
Yeah.
Absolute laughing stock. And only when we actually got some true class warriors in the back four, some class in midfield, did this team actually look half decent. Look, you can clip me up and mock me, I don't care. Look, my expectations with this season were nothing, but to be where we are on a trophy in the bank is absolutely brilliant. But to have your season fall apart, possibly in the space of 4 days, without him giving a toss, is absolutely farcical. And I really hope for Sunday they're up for it. Whatever makeshift back four it is. But Bruno's back, that's good. The only way we get past Brighton is in a high-scoring game.
Yeah, because we're not going to. You don't fancy for a clean sheet.
I am not getting that nostalgia feel from when an FA Cup final from 1983.
Just so people don't know, 1983 is your first FA Cup final.
Yeah.
Against Brighton, the 2-2 draw was it, or the 4-0?
The 2-2 draw with FA Cup final. I've got many happy family memories of that with my mum and my dad.
Yeah.
And these bastards better give it me again on Sunday, because I for one will not fucking tolerate it.
He won't tolerate it. I'm with him. We need to see better performances from Manchester United. We need to see effort.
I'm almost upset, Jay, because it's giving me happy vibes from 83.
Well, the good thing, right, for this team now, as you just nailed it there, they've got the perfect opportunity in 4 days' time, whatever it's 3 days' time, to show us what they're made of. Because if they beat Brighton, this shambles tonight will be forgiven.
Of course.
If you get to an FA Cup final, you go, look, this is what we're about.
You play like that Sunday, forget it.
Yeah.
Forget it.
I agree. You play like that Sunday, forget it, and Andy will be coming for you. Andy, where can people find you?
You can find me on the socials. You can find me on the Man United agenda. I'll be back on Monday night. And actually, no, I'll be back the following Monday. But I'll be back on Paddock on Sunday as well. But I'll hop in and out of it with the agenda. And thanks to the agenda and the Man United Stretford Paddock family.
Love that. Andy, you always cheer me up. Regardless, we have to laugh, don't we, brother?
Oh, yeah. If you don't,
we cry.
Consume you.
Exactly. Listen, Manchester United are at one cup competition. We've won one cup competition. We've got another big one on Sunday, and they better turn up. That's been Andy Tate. I've been Jay Motti. This has been a review. Thanks for watching.